think you also have a mustache that makes a statement.
This may come as a shock.
You know,
but
some guys.
I guess not.
Some guys go out at night with the windows down and the music up. Some people call it cruising. Jack calls it looking for a friend. Are you looking for a friend, BroLogic? I think you found one.
I have a friend. If you're referring to homosexual behavior between me and any other man, that's a no. But thanks for sharing.
So, the freak, what was that passage you shared about wisdom is better than war or something?
Hey, Barney, you know what it is? All you have
Why
to
can't I
do,
hear you guys?
all we have to do is put Jack in charge of everything. And as long as we make Jack happy, then everybody's happy.
All right, BroLogic, you're not the gayest one on the panel anymore.
Here, we've got more guests as well.
I'm sure.
Welcome.
Jack, I need your help.
What a panel. What a panel.
Jack, I need your help.
In which
Steven
regard?
played. Steven fucking burnt me today. He played my stream from when I had a meltdown, but he put pictures up of you, and I'm absolutely wrecked.
All right.
Got him. Jack, best accidental move you ever made. He's going to be seething on that one. He wants to be a part of this community. But I'm the Panelverse president, and I think I'm about done with him.
All right.
Luckily, though, he won the nature of his viewers over a little. It was just him spurging in the chat. Wasn't a lot of his viewers were low class enough to comment on my very real stream. Oh, look, Paul's his daddy. Paul's Paul's daddy.
Profanities. You do a good job on your channel. I know what Tommy had.
Jack Armhole. Jack Armhole liked the video
on the stream or
here. Tommy, I did that because I remembered Barney Midlife BroLogic is restreaming, and he does a very good job of limiting profanity. He keeps his content pretty.
It's a family show.
Pretty friendly, you know. So
please be more family oriented.
Please be. Like there's kids in earshot.
Please pretend there's kids in here.
I didn't even think of it until just now. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Either way.
Hey, Midlife.
What's up, the freak?
Hey, so just based on that example, like if you had Jack in charge versus Tommy in charge, you see what the different kind of world it would be.
Well, here's Tommy. I don't know. What you're
whoops.
Oh, hi. Hello,
sorry, that was a slip.
What did I say?
No, please.
You cuss so much you don't even realize it.
Right.
But it's okay.
What word do you think is a cuss word?
Because it's a cuss word. I don't know.
Tom,
come on.
Tom, just
it roboted just now. What did I say?
Hey, Tommy, you may not have said anything.
Spell it.
That's not the point.
If you listen, you can hear, okay, but you got to listen.
I'm listening for you to tell me what I said that you kicked me off for.
It wasn't anything specific. It was preemptive. I wanted to warn you, okay, and caution you, and just I wanted it. What the heck, dude?
I got the Natural Born Killers thing going. Benton's ripping off my shit. Oh, this was for Freak. I wanted him to read the passage that he trains my hands for war. That's biblical. And Jack, whenever you said to find something worth dying for, that's what soldiers have found. Something worth dying for. That's why we will always have war. People will find reasons of things they will die for. Mic drop.
Tommy, don't you think you're a little hasty? Don't you think you're a little hasty to make judgments? And,
judgment?
You want me to find a verse for you?
I just wondered if you knew what that verse is, because I don't. I'm asking you for my knowledge.
Well,
but where's the judgment?
I'll look it up.
Where's the judgment?
I don't know. I want to talk.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying maybe that you're a little
No, you
hasty.
said I was. Said I was.
Sorry, Intractable. I didn't see you back there. If you've been there a bit, welcome, brother.
Fine, every time.
Holy cows!
What's that verse again, Tommy? I'll look it up.
I don't know what.
Yeah, you have to close. You got to close a few of those gay porn tabs,
What are you doing?
bro. Logic. Or, I mean, the freak. Same gay. Still gay.
Tommy, what are you doing?
I'm asking that to you in a hotel room with a man with a handlebar mustache and an open shirt. What are you doing?
Yeah,
I saw that brace. It was very real. That brace wasn't a LARP. It wasn't an actor thing. You guys embraced with feels that only two men cold in the wilderness alone can
There's
embrace.
genuine care. Genuine care.
Care for the groin. Care for the groin.
No,
You're for a dude named Boogie.
dude. Hey, how about this topic? Deny the
Boogie-
false.
Boogie's twice the man the freak is, unless you mean body mass. Then the freak is 5 times the man Boogie is.
It's almost fun.
Boogie did
You're
his
looking for the
military
man.
service. Boogie's been married.
the topic. Deny the false.
Yeah, they don't care.
Hey, bro logic. Bro logic.
They have no care. What's
Bro logic.
We're trying to stay on topic. You're trying to redirect. Boom. Deny the false. Comments?
Bro logic. I shove my fingers into my eye. Is that the one you're talking about? Is that duality?
That's duality, actually.
Jesus friend. I shove my fingers into my eye. Yes, that was not bad. The radio played it for like all day, but it's not a bad one. It's a good one.
Duality. It's great.
You guys are too.
If you like bands that need 6 drummers to do the job of one good drummer, I guess it's pretty cool.
Thank you. Praise God. Hey, so deny the false. You do a lot of that. You deny what you believe to be false. I see you doing that, Tommy. I'm talking
Who are
to
you talking to? Okay,
Talking to you.
address me because you say my name too much as it is. But when you start the statement, say Tommy this. Now start again, please.
I started with a general statement, and then I said your name as you were speaking, so you may
You
not
have
have heard.
founded your channel off of general statements.
No shit.
So
I
nobody's really calling
realize
in.
that.
You said you have a team that Bro Logic can join. I don't want to Margo too hard, but name 3 people on this team.
No, not because of
Because they
specifically
they're
because of the way you guys treat me. There's no way in hell I'm going to expose someone who's supporting me.
He doesn't have a team.
He broke.
You know, if I was
Exactly. Me and
playing
Margo
the
have supported you. Me and Margo have supported you. If it wasn't for me and Margo, Bro Logic wouldn't be sucking you off in that.
If I was playing the gay bit right now, I would definitely pick Tommy because of the young and
broke
dumb
you.
energy.
He broke you. The angry tout god voice. There it is.
Yeah, he did break me. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's welcome
Tommy
Untracked.
wins.
How you doing, brother? And Denizen.
Greetings.
For sure. Happy Friday. You know, I hope everybody's doing well, and enjoy this long weekend if you get one.
Oh, that's right. Is this Memorial Day weekend? Is Monday Memorial Day? Thank you.
Yes,
I forgot about that. Hey,
I still have to
Oh,
work
yeah.
on Monday, but I'm down for it. You know what I mean?
yeah. Hey, and legitimately, butterflies are free. You're asking a very valid comment. And as soon as you saw it, I kind of reset into the day and remembered a little more of what's going on. I'm sorry. Sorry I allowed it to get so carried away, especially with you here. And
Well, he's still here. Should we just?
well, no,
Can we
here,
bring him back up. Or
No,
is
not-
He, what is he?
Tommy.
What is the? Do you need to have a? What did Gwyneth Paltrow
Let her
say?
roll,
before?
man.
Just
Just let her
uncovering
rip.
a breakup.
Well, Tommy, he's got lessons to learn about how to be respectful. And yesterday after my stream, I tried
You went on his show?
again. I went on his, and he just berated me and repeated. And so, really,
Why does he do that? Why does he do that?
well, why am I wasting my time here and now?
Well,
Because I don't know why he does it. He won't.
every show we have these same questions.
I know.
Why is he so? He's like a. I mean, he's scary. He's like waving guns around now. Like he's. This is like. Are you familiar with
He wants a
Selena?
daddy. He wants a daddy. That's all.
I mean,
Selena, no, I don't know details.
she's
on
that
her.
famous Mexican singer, and she was in a movie. They made a movie
Mhm.
with J Lo, who was Puerto Rican, so there was kind of a thing there. But ultimately, she got deleted by her fan, like a crazed. She was like the leader of the Selena fan club or something. I don't know.
Sure.
Bring him. Do you know who that is?
Hmm.
Bring him up.
How much is this?
My
Greetings,
guy.
Hafez.
Yeah, Fez.
Greetings to you, brother.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening. I hope
Yo.
I'm coming through okay. Hey,
Sounds good.
Denizen, it's been a long time.
Yeah, Hafez, good to see you.
Good to see everyone. Yeah, I was just listening a little bit. I be perfectly honest, I missed most of the show, so I apologize if I'm a bit out of the loop. It was something about fear.
Live without fear. Hafez. This
Yeah.
is Jack Talcott. We are here. Let's show that we're in the same room here.
Yes.
This is
Yeah, I believe that. It wasn't like I thought you guys were pulling off some amazing computer graphics thing.
No.
I didn't
No.
think the production value of this place was that big.
Well, real life. So it's been an interesting opportunity, right? Co-creating, collaborating with another creator here on YouTube. It's kind of fun. And then
Yeah.
today's topic, the idea is discussing deny the false with the greater concept of we live in a world of lies. And we got to help each other to figure out beyond the false so we can get into what's real. Right before you join, though, we got a little bit of ego development happening live and publicly, trying to figure out how to best deal with that.
Tommy?
aspect. Yes. You familiar?
Yeah, I
with
saw
Tom?
that. No, I just saw him just a minute ago. The thing is, the people who are very bombastic and very like it's sometimes has value for the channel. You know, it has
Yes.
people are like, oh, he's controversial. Unfortunately, people who want to be fake edgy are just most of the time just come out as boring. Because it's disingenuous edginess, you know, it's incongruent, so you can tell that he's just want to be edgy. And it's like, yeah, don't step too close to that edge, mate. You might fall off. No, it is what it is. It's the internet. You got to have entertainment value. You know, you got to get up there. You got to do a song and dance number. And that's kind of the internet thing.
Just
these
dressed
shows.
down by a Iranian British, Tommy.
No, it's the way this game is played. I just calling it like I see it. It's the way it is. People want. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. If 5 or 6 people get on a panel and they all agree, it's the most boring thing on the planet. Nobody wants to watch. It could be. Look. Personally, I love if we could have a brotherhood of you know, grown men who want to solve some problems, either personally or talk about global issues, whatever, and have like this brotherhood of men and get together and hash things out. But in reality, that's just boring.
No.
People want to get up here and they want to scream. That people want to watch. No, it's for the audience. For the audience, most of the time they want to see someone effing blind say "you mother," and just like, you know, it's just screaming and shouting. It's just the way it is. It's the internet.
Oh,
They're savages.
Hafez, I agree with you. You're right. That is the way that it is. But I have set in my heart, we're here to change this world. And and with Tommy specifically, I don't think there's much boring about Tommy. I mean, the guy's pretty wild and imaginative. He's got a great sense of humor. He's actually a lot of fun, except when you're his target. and I've been a target of his for a while. So,
Well, I mean, that's the thing, though. He picks a target in order to have that adversarial back and forth. Otherwise, as I said, if you're just all brothers, you all get up here and go, "Hey, how's it going, man?" I mean, like I despise Barnabas, your midlife logic. He knows this. He knows I hate his guts. That's why I stalk him on the internet all the time. No, but I mean, I'll be honest. I like everyone that I even fight with. It's at least there's some passion, even if they disagree with what I say.
Do
At
you want
least
to
they're
talk to
passionate
Tommy,
about it.
Fez?
you
About
want
what?
to try? You want to
Can
try?
you break through to
communicating?
Tommy for us?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna break anything. I'm just gonna. The problem is, like George Carlin says.
Listen. Let's just try that.
Yes.
Are you amenable to this?
Yeah, I don't mind. I talk to everyone, but I mean, it is what it is, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And I feel. Let me just say something. I feel like. Or let's just try that. Let's leave it at that.
All right. And hey, for the record, I am a fan of Illumitami and his station and the work he does. I am a fan of his. It's when he comes in and dominates and takes over, that's when I have an issue, and that's why he ended up in the back. But I'm gonna step back. We're gonna step back and let Tommy and you have a few minutes. Thank you.
Sure.
No, I want a few minutes with Mr. Talcott. I don't want to talk to this faggot Iranian. I don't care about his bullshit YouTube attempt. Oh, he's got a background neon. Oh, he's got a microphone up to his face. Oh, he thinks he's so much better because we're edgy. I'm not fake edgy, nigger. I'm real edgy. And it's because I've known that guy for 3 years and he treats me like shit and tells you he loves me. So read us again. Read us again with your beanie sitting in your mom's house.
Still coming out. The edge. The edge is so sharp, Tommy. The edge. You're
I can be
on that
chill.
ledge. You're on that. But just be careful. Be careful. You might fall over, dude. You're on that edge. You got the balancing act.
I'll be fine because the God that Jack fronts actually has my back. I can't be stopped by conventional means. That's why they call me Zombie Tom. The only thing I haven't tested yet is a shot to the head, and I pray for it. I pray for it, Habs. What the fuck?
Pray for it. Why would you pray for a shot to the head?
So I can get away from crackers like you and get back to the people I love.
Oh, so the people you love, they're all in heaven or something now. They're all gone.
I trust some of them more. The fun ones aren't.
The fun ones are not in heaven though. They're down
They're where your
below.
mom is. The fun ones are where your mom is. Yeah.
Oh, the mom jokes.
She's like.
Holy
she's like the
crap! Are we on the
DJM
moms
the
already?
DJM of Gehenna. She's the
That
DJM of
quickly?
Gehenna. Listen,
Are you from
listen,
the
dude, if you
90s? Tommy, are you from the past? The 90s. You know,
I'm from
white
the
men
future.
can't
I am
jump.
from the future.
Your mama's so fat. Are you gonna do the your mama jokes for me? Give me a couple of good mama jokes.
Your mother is so fat that the recursive function computing her mass causes a stack overflow.
Oh my god, you used
I know, I
the
run
most
circles around
geekiest
fucking
fucking.
And listen.
Of course,
Listen.
it's a stack overflow.
What do you think?
Dude,
of that?
at least. No, I'm in computers. I know what a Stack Overflow is, but that is like
I
the
don't
most
like
nerdiest your mama shit you could. At least, like, your mama's so fat that she's on both sides of the family. I mean, that's something everyone else can relate to. Your mama's so fat that when she goes into the
around
sea,
the house,
Spain
she
claims her
like
as a
sits
new
around the house,
world.
Yeah.
I mean, come
That's a
on.
bullshit. It's too low hanging. It's too
Your
low hanging.
mama,
Why do you
your
not
mama
like-
gets. Your
why do
mama's
you
a
not like
TV.
somebody-
Yeah, have you
Listen, I
heard,
know in America you think we do Chuck Norris mama jokes. It's not really a thing.
have
Why
you
don't
heard
like
your mama's a TV?
I'm trying to have agreements with you, brother. Why don't you like Bro Logic?
Why don't I like bro? No, of course I like Bro Logic. Huh?
I like to not like him. And
No, I that was a joke. It was part of a punchline.
did you catch him and Jack's take on Israel, the far leftist take? Because I showed Jack that the Rothschilds and the Germans have gifted Israel to the Jews. So that Palestine-Israel thing, I think Bear Jew's kind of on the right side of the history on that.
The Jews, I'm on board with that. I think the Jews
Contracts.
absolutely own that. They've owned it for 4,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
I
Been
think.
going
I think
on. Jack claims to read that Bible. He doesn't know the whole conflict in the Middle East has been going on since that.
Yeah. I mean, you would probably know that that entire region was at one point Jewish, then Christian. It wasn't Muslim for. It's been only a Muslim for like a fraction of the time. It's
Because
like a
Muslims are
heartbeat.
much newer to this world. Yeah.
Well, they
Angel
came out of
Light,
the Arabian Peninsula.
Yeah,
And, yeah. Are you into gematria by any chance, Tommy? You
I'm
strike
into
me as someone.
Tomatria.
Sorry.
Tomatria.
Tom, no, that's but yeah, I mean that's Tom, but I mean,
Yeah,
you know what I mean when I say gematria.
Yeah, I'm big into the crypto riddlers, and they get past non-disclosure.
Numerology and all that.
Mhm.
So, have you ever spoken to a guy called Zachary Hubbard?
I've wrecked his ass on this very panel.
Oh, you did. Oh, so you know him. You know, are you into his version of gematria, or is it something different? You strike me as someone who's into this stuff.
I'm not sure what his version is. I believe he might have created a quality calculator, but he's found his way on my bad side that mostly I just like, hey, I wanted to come up. I'm really busy in the background. I just wonder why everybody's attacking Jack. I'm usually the one attacking Jack when he comes up saying, hey, I just want to come up and see why everybody's attacking Jack. I'm really busy in the background, Jack, but I want to come up and see why everybody's attacking you.
Do you find a lot of people fall on your bad side? Is that a thing with you? Do you hate
Only
a lot of people? Online.
No,
Mostly online people.
Here's where you're messing up, and it's okay because you're new.
I'm new.
Jack wants to take my personal animosity toward him for very good reasons that I have that. And he wants to say that's me across the board. When if you go on my channel, there's footage of me walking all over Vegas, holding the door for people, helping a homeless man repair his electric wheelchair, being kind and courteous.
Just a
Jack
nice
is
guy.
full of shit. He's a liar, and the way he describes the stream last night is not how he went. He's a fucking liar. He's not my friend. He doesn't love me. I don't like him. I just wish he'd be straightforward instead of this bullshit.
But why do you then come to Jack's channel? That doesn't make sense, does it?
I want to help him, brother. Well,
Oh,
today
you
I wanted
wanna
him to
help
me.
him?
Today I wanted him to help me, and he denied me
Why? Oh, he threw you off?
because he's a fake. Because he's a
Tommy,
fake.
Are you just that
mediate.
swell of a guy? Oh,
Let
sorry.
me mediate. The problem is,
I think
Have you
you
ever-
and another man don't need a referee. You do just fine. Without
Listen.
clothes, without a referee.
listen. This is
Shave
like
the
Lord of the
fucking
Flies. Like we have the,
Shave
like we have the cunt,
blue
right?
oyster's fucking
When you have
mustache.
the conch, you can talk. And when you don't have the conch, you can't talk. So,
When what?
are you familiar with Lord of the Flies? The book, the movie, the whatever?
Oh, no. I thought you said if you have a cock, you can talk. If you don't have a cock, you I'm like, what's with the penis jokes?
Hafez,
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it properly.
Hafez, no marketing. If they don't let us get back to gematria, come see me sometime. I'm always open to new shit.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We'll dive that. We'll do that rabbit hole another
This
time.
guy's not going anywhere. This is a temporary thing till we're all tired of him.
Tommy.
He can only loop this in for so
Barnabas
long,
needs the
we're just
cock.
gonna walk
Let
away.
Barnabas have the
Are
cock.
you
Look, he's got his mouth
familiar
open.
with Lord of the Flies?
Yeah.
You remember when they formed the government? They had the shell for the animal. And they said, when you have the shell from the animal, you can talk. And when you don't have it, you can't talk. Let's follow Lord of the Flies rules.
Oh, I
So-
see. So do I have to now go and find the penis somewhere? I don't
So-
have
I
any
don't think I've
vibrators.
been, I mean, me and Hafez were a little bit of both showmen. We were kind of struggling for the mic, but I don't have a problem with letting you say your stupid shit. It's my reply you have a problem with.
I'm trying to mediate between you and Jack.
No, there is no mediation.
He's trying to bring you and Jeff together.
Why
That's
not?
what Jack.
I would like you to comment. You guys both stand with Palestine. Explain how I showed Jack the Rothschilds and the Germans gifted Israel to the Jews, the Israelis. Now, what do you got on all this? Oh, Israel bad. Of course they're bad. They're both fucking up. There's nothing either of you are going to do about it. Stop watching the fucking MSM news.
Is this why you're upset today? Is this what you want to talk about?
No, I'm upset because
Pick a topic that you want to talk to Jack about, and I will mediate.
I asked you both a question. You're as
Okay, so
deflective
you
as he is.
wanna talk about
Did he tell you how to do that while you were sucking his dick?
Did you have the cock at that time?
It was that.
So
That looks like one of those words.
Hold on. Okay.
Were you holding the talking cock?
Situation.
I do find it difficult though to have the cock and talk at the same time. Usually they say it's rude to talk with your mouth full.
While Brologic's working, he's instructing.
I was taught as a young man never talk with your mouth full. It's difficult.
End war. We're gonna end war.
Tommy.
You like a little teeth? You like a little teeth? Just a little.
Tommy.
Have you
I
rolled with
wonder
the
if the
flies?
beard tickles.
You remember Piggy? You remember Piggy from War of Five? Remember Piggy?
I see you shaking your head at me, Jack.
Daddy, does it tickle? Can we get a call on that one? Is that why you shaved off your beard, Barnabas, but kept the handlebar mustache? Is that
Gotta get
something
rid of that.
like 80s reference? Bow chicka bow bow.
He looks like the biker from YMCA
Or the
from Village.
We put Hafez with Tommy, so maybe Hafez could help Tommy. Got the reverse kind of thing. Now Hafez is acting like Tommy. So I guess Tommy's star burns so bright
it does.
that now Hafez is circling around Tommy. So
Generically, these are the patterns of people.
It's
Chaos
true.
spreads.
I flipped you.
Chaos
I
does
flipped you for
spread.
real, guys. I flipped you. You know I do that. I flipped you. I made friends with him. I made
He
friends
did
with him. Now
the, he
we're
did the
gonna-
Uno flip on me. He did the,
we flipped him.
and this is what they want. Look at the numbers going on.
I know.
We talk about world peace. We talk about things. No,
No, want the chaos.
you were the one that came up with the whole holding the cock thing. Now
I got a
I had
question for
nothing
you.
to do with holding any cocks. I was willing to just take turns in talking.
right.
But you had to bring it there, and now here we are. I'm holding a cock, don't know what to do with it. It's difficult to
well, if
talk.
you're holding a top, go ahead and talk with it.
I know what to do with it.
Holy
Hafez, I got a question for you. Hafez. So, all the conservatives in America, that we're all racist and we see what's happening with, in England, and you guys are being taken, what's really going on over there, for us, white supremacists over here that are scared of everything. Go ahead.
Yeah. You want to lean into that white supremacy real hard. It's getting real bad over here. Literally, the white people are losing their country, and this is they're the indigenous. They're the indigenous population here. They're not even the foreigners here. I mean, at least you guys over there, they could say you're colonizers, you're foreigners, whatever. The English are the actual indigenous aboriginals here, and they're losing their shit. They are literally being colonized in front of us. It is insanity. But
here
that's
we've got
the
black
madness
fatigue.
of
Black fatigue over here in America.
yeah. No, we
Even the
have
blacks have black fatigue.
we have everywhere fatigue.
True.
Pakistan, Iran, Iraq, Syria, Nigeria, Somalia. It's all fatigues.
Okay. Let me try and explain to Bro Logic one more time. When I see this guy, I think, hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle. When I see Bro Logic, maybe not get too friendly with him on that mustache stuff. Maybe keep him at arm's length.
How come the
I'll see
Syrians
this
aren't
guy
going
at the
home?
compound in the woods. He can probably sight my rifle in at the compound in the woods where we'll have the Scene Kyle meeting. Bro Logic, maybe not be able to go to that meeting. Maybe rejected by our group in the compound in the woods.
Hafez, how come the Syrians aren't going home?
Dude, once they reach here, they're never going home. then I can have Japanese people come over here and they're not going home. They just don't want to go. They're never going home, man. They're never going home.
Actually, this is a topic that we started talking early before we opened it up about the migration of people and what to do with all these people that are being affected. I think as good neighbors, as good neighbors, we can help restore their homelands so people can return to the land of their ancestors.
You know how you restore it?
A lot of the
You got to go in there with guns and tanks and Cobra helicopters and shit.
That's
how you do that, Jack.
there. Hey, right there. These are the people.
Oh wait, Jack shook his hand. War's end. I didn't realize.
Well done, Jack.
It's gonna
Put Jack in
happen.
charge of Syria.
It's gonna
Bring them
happen.
together, baby. Look, one thing, Jack is absolutely right. Yes, you do actually have to actually incentivize people to go back. You know, in Britain, we used to, in the early 2000s, we had a massive influx of Polish, Romanians, and Hungarians. Now, all of them have, almost all of them have gone back. Why? Because their countries are better off. They're better off in Hungary. They're better off in Poland than they were in England or Spain or France. Because France and Spain and all these places are becoming shitholes to live in. So they're moving. In fact, Brits are now moving to Hungary and Poland.
U.S. black girl moved to Africa. Fucking hate.
Oh, is that actual Mike?
God.
What's up, Mike?
There's only.
You know, this is a good point. This really is not serving my purpose.
Jack, if you sit here and agree with our panel verse that that's all theater, that
There. Now it's already improving towards.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I feel like because I've been quote unquote backstaged, and it's like you're giving him mixed messaging.
Yeah.
Are you going to bring him back?
No.
Or
No, he's done. I thought we could give him another chance. He's not real interested in finding peace with me or contributing towards what I want. So
is it time to have a conscious uncoupling?
it's time to take a break from Tommy, at least from here, for the rest of the day. So
Jack, if I may,
Yes.
sir, I have noticed a distinct difference in energy levels. You seem like a very calm, at peace individual with yourself and possibly the universe, whilst Tommy has done a lot of coke today, or caffeine, I'm not sure. But nevertheless, there is a distinct level of energy imbalance between you two. That's probably why you guys can't really meet, because you can't, you either have to jack yourself up to be at his cocaine level, or he has to like go through detox and months of therapy in order to actually find calm and peace inside. So it's going to be hard.
Hafez, you're correct. I won't say that. I won't disagree with anything you say, but I don't suspect it's drug related. I actually believe it's personality, it's habits.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't being serious about the drugs. It was it's just part of the gag.
Patterns of behavior are actually something I understand very well. And Tommy and I could work together if he'd get past his ego. But if we work together, his ego will disappear. And he's holding on tight to his ego.
People love ego. Hey, man. Ego is I mean, if I'll be perfectly honest with you, it's kind of your ego is like a motivational coach. He's always positive. He's all, go on, you can do it. Screw them. It's you, man. You're number one. I mean, who wants to give up on that? Your ego is is your personal motivational coach in your head, and to give up that, it means you have to actually face reality, calm down a little bit, calm your demeanor, be humble. Who wants that shit? No one wants that.
You know, that's what I thought. Honestly, that's what I thought. But there's a clear energy difference between me and Tommy. And I've tried matching energy. Keith and I used to get into the lower energies and get angry at each other. And dropping down to that level doesn't work. Or in Tommy's case, picking up my pace to that doesn't work. So I'm really hoping to get him to slow down so we can communicate.
Can I? I mean,
Please.
you go on this show quite a bit. Maybe he just wants you in his life so bad. I almost feel bad. Like,
He wants a daddy.
maybe you'll see him at his show later. I don't know. I don't know how you're feeling.
It's his own connection.
Yeah. Mike, pretty sure it's your own connection. And welcome to you, Hank. And so Tommy returned. I actually kicked him from the back, and he's returned again.
I have a question real quick before you have Tommy back on. Are you
Please.
selling your service as an ego replacement? So, like, if I didn't have an ego, you would act as my ego.
If you had no ego, I would match no ego. I believe
Well-
so.
Yeah, you would act as an ego if I didn't have one for myself.
Hank, I'll take that service. I'll be your Jiminy Cricket, except for the ego side instead of your conscience.
There you go.
I'll just be there going, yeah, you can do it, Hank. You can do it. Yeah, screw everyone else. Just be a douchebag. You can do it.
That would be great, except
Hank
I'm already a
justified
douchebag.
leadership.
I'm already a douchebag. But for
I'll
people who don't-
just
who
I'll
can't-
just encourage that. I'll just encourage all of your terrible habits.
Okay, thank you.
I think Hank just defined leadership.
Here, I'm gonna bring Mike up, and Mike, you weren't kicked. Your connection dropped or something. It was, please. Blaming does nothing. And if you want to return and continue thinking that I did something against you, then we're not going to
I didn't
have the
say
best. Okay.
I don't think it was you, Jack. I think maybe it was a
Thank
mod because I just kept because I didn't lose connection. My signal's perfect. I don't know why I just kept dropping. It was strange. It's an
No, you don't have a perfect connection because you're breaking up now.
Yeah.
Your
I
voice
I
is
hacked into
breaking up,
your
Mike.
shit.
Your voice
I'm the
is
one who
breaking
kicked you
up.
from StreamYard. I hacked into your
Oh,
connection.
please, don't.
No, you didn't.
And genuinely, Mike, no one has access to the StreamYard but me. So,
And me.
I got you.
no.
Jack,
So it's a clown.
I don't deny the
Is it
false.
a clown show, Dennis? Is it a clown show? Or are we having a conversation? Which one is it, a clown show or a conversation?
No,
Which one?
Mike, I swear, Mike, straight up, your voice is breaking up. There is a connection issue. Now, it could be with your end, it could be at the other end, but there is genuinely, I'm not playing here. I'm being honest.
Yeah, it seems like it's turning into a clown show when you come up on panel. Please go fix your connection.
Is that what it is, Hitler? Hey, Hitler, is that what it is?
But yeah,
Hey,
we're
Mike.
losing
Yes.
packets. You're
Yes.
losing voice packets, so just probably a connection issue.
It's fascinating.
Spoiler alert, you're the clown.
Well,
Heil
here,
Pero. Heil
let's-
Pero. Heil.
let's move beyond the small-minded conversations, please. Right? The topic today, denying the false. And near the beginning, I did some slides. For those of you who tune in late, please, check it out, see what you may have missed. And please hit the like and do the subscribe if you haven't yet. But regarding the topic, deny the false and the ideas of duality, to transcend the world, to overcome the world, it's a power of mind. Each of us has the gift to overcome, but if we sacrifice our mind into the victim state, where we're just running around upset because we've always got someone to blame, life becomes hell. when you're consumed with blame and excuses. And I suggest today that that's why we have the world the way that it is. Blame and excuses have continued the funding and the heartless actions of the state of Israel. That was part of our conversation too.
Hey Jack, you know what I just realized when you were saying that is when we blame all the time, it actually causes more anxiety than you actually would have.
Yes.
A lot more.
Yes. Took me a while to realize that, but it's so obvious once you look. Every minute spent in blame, is diminishing our self-worth. That means we don't have the power, someone else had the power, and they're so powerful that we feel hurt. And so when we're blaming because of our hurt, guess what we're missing? We're missing joy, we're missing gratitude, missing laughter and love.
Well, and most of the time when we start blaming others, it's a lack of being able to take responsibility ourselves. That's our own pain. That's why we blame others, because we are not self-accountable.
Until we're not. Every one of us. This is the path to healing. This is the path to maturity. It's time to take responsibility. And if you're responsible for you, honestly, you're responsible for those who you experience too. Anyone you experience, even the ones you don't particularly like or understand. We're here to take care of each other. I'm sure of that.
Yes. So that being, Jack, do you think everybody is redeemable? Everybody has redeemable qualities. Like no one is ever too far gone to come back and reinvent themselves.
There may be cases, but in my heart, I want to believe that everybody can change. It's in line with the scripture. And my story is what it is. Now these days, I talk about Jesus in the Bible a lot. It was the last place I wanted to go. These ideas are supported by scripture. Love one another.
And we hear so many stories coming out of this prison system of men that went in there as young men, criminals, mischievous, whatever, that did in fact find God. That is a good place to find God. However, we also hear those stories of those that cannot be saved. And that is a reality. But for redeemable people, I think I agree with Jack. Most everybody is redeemable one way or another. It's just the fact of turning to God to do so.
It's not just the individual, though, brother. There's a big part. The individual's got to be ready to change and willing to change, but it's up to the community. Whoever is around that individual becomes the community. And I believe we have a responsibility to each other to offer education and support so that people can actually see themselves doing the right thing. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. That's a good reminder of why I wear this, because I see the same thing. It's not just the individual. It's the community that's supposed to come together. This is the village that raises a child. Well, what about the old person that no longer can take care of himself? He still needs that village. We are dependent upon each other generationally.
Sure. Someone told me one time, and a lot of people, and it's an analogy. So in other words, anybody who makes it famous, makes it rich, makes it big, always had other people to help them along the way. Nobody ever made it on their own. In other words, other people helped them get to where they are. And I think redemption is the same way. You need to lean on others to get to where you need to be reborn. You can't do it on your own, and that ties into submission.
Listen, I don't want to break it up.
Saying, look, I need help.
Let me just, I got to get going. Something came up here. My time is done here. I'd like the direction the show is heading. I'll be listening in the back, but I got to go. So I will probably hear if anyone says anything. Jack, thank you so much for inviting me. I look forward to more.
Much love.
I feel like maybe if I could, Tuesday your best day? The Talcott Tuesday just really
Whatever.
it seems like the best days ever. I mean, Friday is great too, but thanks for having me. Everyone's jealous. Well, here's Talcott in the flesh. And shout out to everyone. It is what it is. Maybe one day you and Tommy can have a civilized discussion. I don't understand what the problem is. I don't know what's going on there. And I'm letting it disturb me, and it shouldn't.
It'll all come together.
It'll all come together. There it's all right. So peace and blessings.
Yes.
Take it easy, y'all. I'm out. Deuces.
Peace. Thank you for
Letters,
joining.
Bonnie. Catch you soon.
There we go. Thank you, guys. Let's jump right back because Mike was saying some good things, and I meant to hold on to what he was saying. You want to remind us, Mike, or others? If someone else remembers, go ahead.
He was talking about submission.
Yeah, that was the last thing I heard.
So-
Was submission.
Hey, I just want to say thanks to Midlife Bro Logic. He's a cool dude. He's talented. He gives a weird perspective on the news, and he's acquired taste. But he's awesome, dude, and he can play guitar. He acts like an actor. I just wanted to give him props real quick. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mike, you were muted, my friend.
Yeah, I mute on purpose, but I think there's a correlation between success and redemption. I believe that we need to lean on other
Yes.
people and find strength in numbers. That's all I'm trying to say. That's why it's so important to find fellowship with others that
Mike.
have the same goal to where you're going.
Hey, Mike, thank you for that. The path to redemption, truly, each of us is on our own individual life journey. And the truth is, yes, it's all up to us individually in the end. And and yes, in the end, I've got to do whatever I have to do. But if we can unite together, man, helping each other, leading each other to the right answers instead of just throwing people out in the wind, man. The path to redemption, Mike, I actually think I'm of the belief that my life story, I think there's something behind it. And one of the lessons in my life, well, there's many lessons in my life. You can't quit. There's no giving up. As long as you wake up, you're not done. You got to keep going, right? So there's no giving up. And there's no point in having faith in people. They'll let you down. That's the God honest truth. But you can't lose faith in God and trust that God is with you and God is with others. But the other clear and obvious thing with me, I believe, is the alone we fail. You can't accomplish much on your own. But with the community, with the team, I believe this Live Without Fear is going to go worldwide. I mean, in greater ways than just what I found. Does that make sense? Sorry.
I just think when it comes to the heart, and I just think when you're trying to change your life or do anything successful, there's strength in numbers. That's what I'm trying to say. Whether it's business, family, religion, there's strength in numbers. That's what I was trying to say.
It most certainly is. And it makes sense. It's in line with scripture too. On our own, we're really not much. Jesus was the example of one, right? The possibility and what can happen with one. The world is changed from him, right? His being and his actions, one man can change the world. But where two or three or more are gathered, that's where we start overcoming our ignorance. That's where we start illuminating the darkness in each other. We help each other get over the blind spots. And my path, I've had a lot of distant teachers, right? And I've had a lot of support from a distance, but I haven't had a lot of firsthand interactions or working with a teacher or an instructor. But I do know that everything I've learned came from others. And when we unite to others, and that's another part of my story, guys, I had to humble myself and ask for help in my days of drinking. I was trapped in that disease and I was literally in my own hell and I couldn't escape it. And then through detox, through the 12 steps, I started learning to trust other people. And then eventually I realized that's what the blessing was for me. Other people had suffered and learned, sacrificed their time and money to educate, or else they suffered through addiction themselves so that they could have the knowledge. And then when I come along with my suffering, they got to feel better. They got to feel good about themselves, about helping a schmuck like me. So we all play these roles with each other. Sometimes we're the inspiration for others without even realizing it, just by the natural way we are. I've been inspired by people just because of who they are, right? And then there's others, they show us, yeah, I don't want to be like that. Still have Tommy in the back.
And I don't want to be like that.
No. The anger and the bitterness.
I think there's so much gratification in helping someone out. If you truly help somebody change, there's so much gratification in that. Like it's just you can't really explain it. It's like, you know, yeah. So it's very special.
That's actually one of my theories, that there's many layers and perspectives to this experience that we're sharing. But I do believe that some of the suffering in the world is so that heroes can emerge. And a lot of people don't know they're heroes until something happens in their life and they're the one who stands up, who speaks up, who does what is right. All of a sudden they're a hero. So I think that's part of the point of this evolution of people and this and the continuation of time. Got another guest in the back. I'm gonna take a chance. Do I know you?
It's Cage, Jack. You know me.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it says Cage. You just got to have the mind to be able to read that. It says Cage.
Obviously, I guess if you look, and now that you said
Jack,
that,
Jack, I don't want to interrupt. I'm not going to be here for long, right? I'm just here quickly. Because remember the GoFundMe you set up for you? Remember we had a conversation, like, I don't know what to do with it. And then you sent an email out to the quote donors saying that you're going to refund them.
I said if they wanted me to.
If they wanted to, okay. But look, you're the beneficiary linked to the account. And you know what you did, Jack? You went and turned around
just let me go, Jack.
You put the money into your account.
Let me go.
You just put the money into your account, even though you said you're going to fucking refund people. Even though it's just like 1-2 person. So I'm just saying, like, that's kind of inconsistent, Jack.
Hey, Cage. All right, so you're coming with condemnation and conviction. Do you have any questions you want answered?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, all you have to say is you need to send an email saying you're trying to do something.
Hey, Cage, you don't understand. Your facts are not accurate.
It's not about the money. It's about the principle of the matter.
I know. And part of the principle is you and your behavior and what you're doing right now. This is not appropriate. It's not acceptable. You can be an adult and talk to me just the way you spoke to me before. If you want to resolve the issues, speak to me like a man, but you're misrepresenting what was happening. So here, let me try to clarify the confusion. See, once again, chaos comes into my life, offers me an opposition, a disagreement, offers me disrespect. Cage, So yes, there was a GoFundMe created in my name for me as the beneficiary. Initially, I thought it was an idea that, I could use some support, and it's another opportunity for people who may want to and who are able to share some support. So I did link my account to the GoFundMe thing. There was a donation that was received, and then it was around, I don't know, might have been around the 1st, there was a deposit made in my account. After receiving it and after talking to Cage, the originator of the GoFundMe, that I didn't really ask for, it's not even what I'm hoping for, and I've been bastardized because it was created in my name. People want to disparage me and my character because of that. So yeah, with friends like Cage, I don't need enemies. I spend enough time trying to fix this. This is why I'm against communism. I want to keep bad friends away and not possible. It's not possible in what we've got now. So there, as far as I know, there was a single donor. I found out through the GoFundMe when I was trying to figure out how do I shut this down. I found out that there was a way for me to extend a reply. So I offered back that, hey, after discussing things, this is probably going to go away because, it's not what I want. And I did offer that, I don't remember exact words, but I'm certainly happy to return anyone's money. So Cage, for you to come on here and misrepresent and create this, kiss my ass, man. Holy cows. For those who don't know, I probably just wasted your time with some nonsense.
Well, and I'd like to point something out real quick, because first of all, he is the one that created it. He is the one that named you the beneficiary. And he also said there's nothing wrong with it. So what's the deal? It's the altruism that he didn't get any appreciation out of it somehow. Yet Jack has money from it. Jack got money from his efforts, and somehow Cage doesn't have the appropriate appreciation for what he did.
That's what it is.
Swallow it, buddy. Swallow it.
Well, it's interesting because this is a lesson I've had to learn quite a bit. I've done a lot for a lot of people. Did I get any appreciation? Nope. Maybe it didn't work out the way they wanted. I don't know. But I know I still did the right thing by trying to help others. And Cage, you did the right thing by trying to help me. You did the wrong thing in my mind by trying to bastardize me. You know how to speak to me as a friend. I don't know. Hey, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to step back and allow democracy, maybe, right? Because we're at the 2-hour mark, and I usually tend to wind down around there. But, the conversations started out, I thought, pretty great, and then we took a side step, but we can always bring it back. What are you guys feeling? Is it time to move on or continue? What are you feeling?
It's your show, Jack, and I'm along for the ride. I appreciate you having me up and letting me speak.
Thank you, brother.
Same. As I say, I actually came because of Barney. Because I wasn't subscribed to you guys. I wasn't subscribed to you, Jack. So I saw you on Barney's channel, and that's why I popped on.
Well, thank you.
So yeah. No, I'm easy. You guys, you do what you do.
Hey, you've been fun. And I appreciate you being a sport, engaging with Tommy. Tommy's a good dude. He really is. And he's all right. He hosts panels and stuff too on occasion. But I do think maybe it's time to start wrapping up. Parting words of wisdom from folks.
I guess you have Tommy play us out. I'm not quite sure he's a good dude. He's a mod spook. He doesn't allow. He typically doesn't allow discussions to go through. He just tries to focus on himself. But other people like him, so I guess it's good. He's okay for the community. But it's just not my cup of tea.
That's an honest and I believe a fair feedback, Hank. Can't disagree. I don't know. Tell you what, Tommy has been sticking around, and I don't know.
First off, Hank, Riff Raff did it. If you got a low self-esteem, you can rent my ego. Neato. He already beat you to that business. You're not going to Shark Tank that shit. Now, you're calling me the mod spook when Jack doesn't get modded, you didn't get modded. I'm the panel versus president. Nobody gets modded on my panel unless they're doing you or Snafu. And you think I'm the one that doesn't fit? I just resolutions with no TW. You're just looping, Hank. It's why you're autistic and retarded.
What are you doing? Are you
He's
not?
copying me. He's copying my look.
One-on-one with this.
Actually,
have me one-on-one. Hafez, can you do your impression of Ego one more time, please?
My impression of Ego?
Yeah, whenever you were demonstrating Ego, what the Ego is or what it says.
Oh, God.
Like, fuck them, you can do it, right? Fuck them.
I can't remember what I did. Look, it was a spur of the moment. It was in the moment.
Hey, you can do it. You're number one. Fuck them. That's what you were doing. Remember that?
As in Ego, as the motivational speaker.
Yeah.
I mean, you already seen it. You know, it's Tony Robbins. Watch Tony Robbins. You'll find he does it better than I do.
You know how sometimes you hear a song that you don't really like at first and it becomes your favorite song? I hope you come see me, friend. You complete me. But you did an impression of Jack. That's Jack. No matter how much we tell him, Jack, you'd be good for these things that are actually lucrative goals. He says, fuck them. Fuck my friends. They don't know shit. I can do this. I can end wars as I sit near DC and I only suck off Bro Logic instead of going to
Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate you joining. He's always got so much to share. He's very generous.
Sometimes too much. Sometimes too much to share.
It can be overwhelming.
Tommy, lesson of the day, share less.
It would help. All right, I am ready to wrap up. Final words, guys. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I'll keep an eye on your channel a little bit more. I would say me and Barney we talk for we've been talking for a few years. Actually, it's over a year now. So yeah, no, Barney's a great guy. So that's why I follow his channel. But I'll keep an eye out. Jack, thanks, and also Hank. Yeah, I don't know who Mr. Hitler is. Keith, did you choose that mustache like purposefully?
Absolutely, and I'll tell you why. Because I see, as I've said, and I go to city council meetings wearing this. And last year I went to the city council meeting and I warned them that we are slowly becoming Hitler's willing executioners for a fucking dollar. I'm tired of it, and I'm no longer going to put up with it.
Keith, do you record these meetings?
Oh yeah,
and you put them on your channel?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, sir. I will find you. I will find that.
El Perro.
Let me drop a link. I'll drop a link.
Yeah. I'll follow that link. Whatever. Just send it to me. I need to see these because Alex Stein does that kind of thing quite a lot. You know how he goes to. I don't know if you guys know who Alex Stein is, but yeah, he goes to council meetings and he sort of trolls them. But that Hitler mustache, oh my God, I want to see the look on their face when you rock up to.
Well, I tell people I did this as my own little personal social experiment, and on the internet is the only place anybody ever says anything about it. Out in public, and ask these guys. I've been wearing this for over a year.
Nobody confronted you. Nobody's mentioned it.
Nope.
Come on.
I dropped the link for you.
Nobody.
Here.
Thanks, Hank.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Hank. You come on, nobody. Nobody's like you. Have you
I go talk to
realized-
I go talk to the mayor and the city councilor and the chief of police, the county attorney. Not a one.
That can't be right. They've noticed though. They've noticed. They're just like, we're not going to feed into this guy.
Here.
Sorry, is your channel El Perro?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
There you go.
gotta look at that. This is gold. This is unbelievable. Thank you for being you, Keith. Because I don't think anyone else would. Wait a minute. I've got a picture of a pig, a dog. Sorry, sucking on a pacifier.
Yep.
That's your channel.
Yep.
Are you sure? Because this doesn't have any meetings. It's only got like one video.
Oh,
No,
you
that-
didn't click the link.
Yeah, he
I
dropped the
clicked-
link.
No, I clicked on the link, but unfortunately the link didn't quite work for me.
Let me pull it up.
But El Perro.
3766.
Yeah, that's the bit that I'm missing. Because this El Perro is a different El Perro. Aha. Yes. I think I got the right one. I thank you, sir. And I will enjoy these videos at some point. I gotta sit down and go through them. But
All right.
All
I'm
right.
ready to wrap up.
Yeah, you'll see the city council ones. They'll be titled Waterloo City Council last year. And thanks, Jack. Again, I am blessed for letting me have some time up here. You know I love you. Have a good day. Thanks again.
thank you, Jack. Thank you, everyone. Peace.
Thank you, brother. Peace. Hank, Denizen.
I said mine, but I'll say another one. You're good. Barney's good. Denizen's good. That other couple guys were good. So we have lots of good people.
Thank you, Hank. Appreciate it. Denizen, you there? I guess you stepped away. Cage, you were in the back. And here, Cage, you should give me a call because what you're spreading around, why don't you check your facts, buddy, before you accuse me of fraud? You better check your facts, Cage. And I tell you what, anyone out there, you want to start accusing someone of lying? You want to start accusing someone of wrong? You want to take that risk upon yourself that you're casting judgment, that you know enough. This world is the way that it is, filled with liars because people tell lies. Don't be one of those people. Don't be one of the people who serves the Lord of lies. Serve what is true. Align with what is true. What is true works for you. If you stray away from truth and you just want to get sloppy with your words and start exaggerating, start calling people names, you're going to miss out. I used to do those things. I don't, not anymore. Because brothers and sisters, I deny the false. I align with that which is true. That which is true is holy, right? There's something holy about the truth. It's got a power. And it gives you an inner strength and inner power when you know, but you got to make sure what you know. You got to humble yourself and examine what you think you know to make sure that you're true. Brothers and sisters, to all who joined the link today, all who tuned in, whether in the live or the later, whatever platform, whatever way you found it, thank you. I truly appreciate you. And to our friend, Midlife Bro Logic, who started out with us here live and in person. What a treat. I had fun today. And you know what? I'm going to throw this out there into the universe and into the realm of possibilities because it's something I'd love to see. I would love to see Jack Talcott speaking with Joe Rogan, with other larger podcasts where I may be a guest instead of the host. And then maybe we can get some really, truly powerful conversations together. I'm doing my best. And if you missed the beginning, please go back take a look and see what I offer. It's just some basic, real kind of basic and simple stuff regarding duality. But it's important for us to recognize these things. Because if you don't align with what is right, you'll create a hell for you and those around you. And the only way to align with what is right is to be true. And the way to be true is to deny the false. And I'm going to wrap it up there. Peace is the answer, and my thanks go to you. Till next time, choose love, peace for everyone, and live without fear. Thank you again, and peace.